It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Anchor Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their autumn ale. It's their BigLeaf Maple, coming in at 6% ABV. There's the label, there's the bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Anchor Brewing, like Samuel Adams, like Sierra Nevada, are one of the forefathers of the American craft beer scene. They've been around a long time, a long time. I believe they really started brewing craft beers again, Anchor, in the 1980s. This beer here has been brewed with maple syrup from that fabulous maple tree that grows all over America. Well, I believe it does. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a red coloured ale. It's a little hazy with a one finger slightly off white head. Carbonation levels are rising nicely up the middle of the glass. There you go. Pull it back a bit, try and get this. Come on, focus for me, please, focus. There we are. So nice level of carbonation, a little bit of haze. Let's get the aroma. And a big level of sweetness here. It's a little bit earthy to go with that sweetness. Again, it's one of these beers that's malty, it's bready, it's biscuity, but they've complemented the beer with this nice maple syrup. You can certainly get it in the nose. With a little bit of a fruity hop back finish on the back end of the beer. Let's dive into this lovely sounding beer from Anchor Brewing Company. Oh yeah. Blimey, it's almost woody. Well, it is a little bit woody as well. Wow, that tastes fantastic. It's really sweet. Right up front, really sweet. But that sweetness goes away very quickly. The maple syrup comes on nice and strong. It's a big flavour that kind of influences the middle part of the flavour in the beer. That middle. You get the beginning, the sweetness, that bready malty middle, and then the hop finish. And yes, it's got a hop finish. I don't know how much of that maple is influencing, I don't know whether it does or not, in the bitterness. I know it's sweet, but that woodiness gives way in the middle to, on the back end, a lovely hoppy, spicy, grapefruity, lemony finish. It's got that almost cloudy lemonade beginning, that first split second. It's carbonated, it's sweet, and then there's a little bit of lemon. And it gives you the slightest suggestion of cloudy lemonade, and then that gets taken away. There's a kind of a nettle feel and taste on the back end of this beer also, which combines with that bitterness to give a lovely finish to the beer. Another classic from Anchor Brewing Company, it really is. The flavours, they mix, they combine, they complement each other to just give you a complete malty, bready, biscuity kind of ale. it's the bitterness on the back end. It's the one drawback to this beer, I would like to say, is that I almost wish that almost kind of, I've got to be careful with my words here because I can quickly spell out an off flavour, but it's not an off flavour at all. There's like a little bit of a sour bitterness on the back end, and I kind of wish that was toned down a little bit. I feel that this beer doesn't need that big bitterness on the back end. I think this would be a better beer if it was concentrating a little bit more on them malts, the bready, biscuity flavours, and then the maple syrup over the big bitterness on the back end. I think that it doesn't ruin the beer, but it just takes away a little bit of the magic. Rating then for Anchor Brewing, Big Leaf Maple at 6% ABV. Yeah, it was just something I was thinking about as I was speaking. I wanted to make sure in my mind, when I was speaking about the bready maltiness, and you could probably see me thinking earlier on in the review, I just wanted to be sure. I was having a few tastes of the beer, and yeah, I've made my mind up on that. I think that they need to tone the bitterness down just a tad on the back end. I think this is a very good beer. It's a 7 out of 10 though. I would have liked to have given it an 8 out of 10, but I just feel, again, that bitterness was a little bit too much. 7 out of 10 from Real Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.